away from their silliness and their tribute and their hate and their separation, you're going to find a divine working. You've been pushed into the light. You with me? And told the light is right. And told that God created the light. Were you told that? Where was God when he created the light? God was in darkness when he created the light, yet we're made to believe that darkness represents the devil. I'm not talking about black and brown in color. I'm talking about the state. We're made to believe that darkness is evil and that light is good. When in actuality, in order for you to get a good night, a restful night, a peaceful night's sleep, the first thing you do is cut off the lights. You remove the chaos in the house that distracts and surrounds you. You cut down the radio. You know, he is so smooth, the devil, that I'm saying he got radios now where the lights never go out. In your house, there's never darkness. There's a clock radio, a VCR, with a dial for the time. Your watch is lit up. Everything is sped up for you. You understand what I mean by that? They want you to eat fast food. They want you to get your clothes clean in 3 hours. Pick up your pictures in 1 hour. Have your baby and out the hospital the same day. You with me? They'll miticize your car for you in a couple of minutes. Same day paint jobs. Chicken pot pie. Frozen food. I got to get more megabytes in my computer so I can get in faster. We're looking around and saying, boy, the kids are growing so. You're allowing them to speed up time that you will not wake up in time. Take your time. You got to believe it. Like the rose and the dandelion. You've been parading like a rose for a long time. Well, the weather is changing. The seasons are changing. And the rose, I don't care how beautiful it may have been made to look, the rose is going to die. And the dandelion, simple but permanent. You are a dandelion. Simple but permanent. You ain't going anywhere no time soon. You were around before clocks. You had to be because you invented the clock. So whoever invented the clock had to be there before the clock was. Whoever came up with the word time, minute, second, hour. Note they say second and not first. Why is the first moment in time a second and not a first? That's because if you go to prehistory, and history is time, if there's a prehistory or before history, then there has to be a first. And then when there's a history, there becomes a, so they call the first point in their time a second, but they're not concerned with yours. When you get the clock working again, you do know why. I mean, because the first shall be last and the last shall be I'll be here when it's over. All of you children are so fortunate in this day and time that the alignment has been set up for you. The beacons are being put in place. The runway, for lack of a better word. A way for them to know by the signs in the sky where you are. The same way the pyramids were set up by Snippetl, Sun, Khufu, aligned with the Orion star constellation, the Orion belt, just above Sirius star constellation from whence you came. The alignment on Earth must be set up again in order for the statement made by that man Jesus, thy kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. So we must duplicate the stars of the heaven, that the kingdom, what is a kingdom? Is there a kingdom without people? Is there a kingdom without a king? So Jesus said, Christian, thy kingdom come. He asked that the kingdom from there come to earth and be set up on earth as it is in. And as we look up into the heavens, we see the Orion star constellation. Our first duty is to bring it down out of the heavens to earth in the beacon of the Orion Belt 3 pyramids. Then will the elders look down and say, there's my children, let's go down and redeem them. They have been pawned into the hands of mischief makers. But before they come, zilzal, the earth must be shaken with a great shock. Fear of the Most High must be put back into the hearts of all human beings. The self-righteous, the non-believers, you watch them every day on television. They didn't care about the day and time. They was concerned about that 9 to 5, that job, that vacation, fixing up their house, getting their car, getting their kids in college, getting a good education. Nobody on the world, on this planet, was caring any longer. So man and woman and beast had to be brought back to the realization that there are powers in the universe. One of them is simply called a tornado. You know who controls the tornado? The woman controls the tornado. She stirs the pot of beans. And if you look over your mother, sister, wife, or daughter's shoulder while she's cooking, you see she stirs and she creates a tornado in the pot. You see, the forces work together in gender. She gets to stir it, and then she tastes it. What am I going to say? Ain't ready yet. Maybe it needs a little more salt. A little more pepper. Oh, overdid it. Gotta mix a little water. Here comes the blood. bridges, all those self-righteous people on the planet who think that their Jesus is going to come out of the sky for them, or that their Allah is going to save them, or Yahweh, are finding that they're standing on television on top of the roof of a house, holding a wet dog. I mention that for a reason. A wet dog that they give more love to than their other human beings. Dogs they set up hotels for. Dogs they send to get groomed. Dogs that they're feeding steak while other humans in their neighborhoods are starving to death. So, mother whipped them up a little group. And they're standing up on their houses on the roof saying, I don't know what I'm going to do now. Everything I had. See, look, there it is, going down the road. I saw my next door neighbor, his house went that way. The lady around the corner, she didn't make it. You know what's happening around the world now? When you hear a tornado, you go, uh-oh. When you hear rain, you think flood. Right? A fear of nature. Hey, y'all. The most sophisticated military weaponry in the world couldn't help none of those folks with them floods. The war of the world is on. People are being reminded that you ain't as bad as you think you are. You and me? Y'all know we have a 12 o'clock ceremony in our stuff where the men are the sons of the night as the women are the daughters of the day. A little backwards from Islam, with it's vice versa with this, so such so we have a ritual for the men. It doesn't mean women can't participate, but we don't have babies. And we ain't volunteering. At least I don't think y'all. And we will play the drum from 12 o'clock midnight until sunrise, when Taboo prayer will go on here. Does any man have the time? No, we got some schedule to keep. I know about that CP time. Come on. 10 to 10:40, thank you. Well, I don't know how long you want me to stay, but at 11:45, we have fireworks, which should take us to 12, upon which we will light up on that side with the drums. We know that the weather, the night weather, is going to take the tone down. The drum that is supposed to be sitting up there, you know the devil gets busy. Came in from Africa, sisters worked hard to get it here, 6 feet. And they kept it in Kennedy Airport because it came from Africa, it had to be sprayed. I understand now. If you know what Ebola is, you want them to spray everything because of everywhere. I have no problem with it. But we got together, the brothers here, and made large enough drums for us to keep the heartbeat going all night. They may not have the sound you want today, next time around maybe, but all the men that plan to be a part of the ceremony, and I can't believe that all of y'all are going to make it, but those that do will line up at a certain point around the corner near the staircase so that we can all at least beat the drum. Those who want to participate in becoming protectors of the women, protectors of the women and the children, that they protect us by day. We will start that right after the fireworks. All the brothers who want to be a part. Let me see. In hands. Understand that if you don't make it to the drum, either you fell asleep before sunrise, or just too many people to get to that drum, as we all just went boom with one beat. And you understand? Is there anything else y'all want to talk to me about before they start the fireworks at 11:45? Love you too. I'm gonna tell you something else. Somebody up there, a family of people, really love you. They didn't send me from the east here. A whole lot further. A whole lot further. You've been lost here for